Hey, this is Tony with Salt Strong, and in this video I wanted to answer a question that I see come up quite frequently, and that's whether or not you should leave your soft plastics on the hooks or jig heads after you're done fishing for the day. Now, I personally do not like to leave them rigged up because what happens is as you're fishing throughout the day and when you're done for the day, yeah, the outside of the lure and the outside of the hook may be dried off and cleaned, but you're going to get moisture and salt stuck in between the plastic and the hook itself, wherever the hook is going into your soft plastic. So what that means is over time, that's going to cause your hooks to start rusting more quickly. And if you have a rusted hook on your next trip, there's a good chance that hook can break if you get into a decent fish, or even if it's just rusted too much, it can get broken off on a small fish or if you snag something. So that is why I do not like to leave my soft plastics on the hooks. I will just take them off very carefully, try not to rip them, so that you can use them again on another trip. Now, if you do want to leave your soft plastics on hooks, the only hooks I would really leave them on are going to be like the owner twist lock hooks that have that spring on there. And what I'll do when I store them or leave them on the hook is I will just keep the lure on the spring itself. You can keep the lure on the spring, but don't rig it up on the barb of the hook. Just let it hang there freely. It's not going to go anywhere. It's stuck on that spring. That spring has pretty much nothing to do with the actual hook itself. So if the spring rusts out, you may lose the lure, but you're not going to have the hook break if that spring is rusted. So just a little tip there. Owner twist lock hooks or any type of spring hook will work really well if you do want to just keep your lures rigged up on the hook, either before a trip or when you're done fishing for the day. That way they're ready to go for your next trip. Now, when it comes to jig heads, same thing. I will take my soft plastics off. The only problem with jig heads when you do take your soft plastic off is 99% of the time you're going to tear up the lure because you have to pull it back off of those either barbs or keepers that are on the jig head. So you may lose the soft plastic, but you will, expand the life of your hook or your jig head because it'll help keep it from rusting out over time. And hooks and jig heads, terminal tackle, they are a little bit more expensive than soft plastics, when it comes down to one single piece. So for example, 3 hooks, 3 owner twist lock hooks come in a pack as compared to 7 or 8 soft plastics for about the same price. So definitely keep that in mind, just to save having to buy hooks over and over again. I highly recommend just taking the soft plastics off your hooks when you're done fishing for the day. Now, if you are wondering, the setup I have here, this is our 3.5-inch Slam Shady 2.0 paddle tail. I have it rigged up on a 3/0 owner twist lock hook. I'll either use a 1/16 ounce or 1/8 ounce depending on how windy it is, how shallow it is, how deep it is. All those variables come into play, but you can pick these up on our shop page at fishstrong.com. And if you are one of our insider members, keep in mind that you do get up to 20% off everything on the shop page. So be sure to take advantage of that.
If you're new to Salt Strong, just know that we're the best online fishing club in America because we actually guarantee that you'll catch more fish while saving time and also money on the tackle you need. We do this through premium education, our exclusive insider fishing community, and huge discounts on the best tackle for saltwater anglers. To learn more, go to saltstrong.com. Otherwise, we hope to see you again soon.